Hey, so today I want to talk about perfection, that perfection mindset, and how it really actually causes a lot of problems in your life. So, oftentimes, I'm guessing that this has happened to you before if you're a perfectionist, and maybe even if you're not. Have you ever decided you're going to start to do something for yourself? So, you're going to start a diet. It's going pretty good, it's doing decent. All of a sudden, you know, you eat something that you didn't plan on eating, and the whole rest of the day is a total wash. Now you're like, oh, okay, my day's over. I'm just going to continue on and I'll start again tomorrow. That has to do with perfection thinking. So when we believe that the day needs to be absolutely perfect, or what's the point? I failed at this day and now that's it for me. So, a way to shift this thinking is to realize that no, we just did something that we hadn't planned on doing, that we didn't want to do, and that's okay because now in this moment, we don't have to destroy the whole rest of the day. We can just continue on with the healthy habits that we had beforehand. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a tapping exercise. So, this is tapping for perfection, not for perfection, tapping for perfectionism, to be able to let go of and kind of change the way that you think about perfectionism. Now, the reason that we have this is because at some point something maybe happened. Maybe something wasn't done perfectly and somebody pointed it out and you got embarrassed. Or maybe somebody else did something and you noticed it in them. And so there was this association made with perfection and feeling safe, not exposing yourself, not putting yourself out there. If I do everything perfectly, I can never be critiqued. But it also causes a lot of problems. It can cause anger and frustration when things aren't going perfectly. So what we're going to do here today is we're just going to do some tapping. So you're going to repeat out loud after me while you're tapping on these tapping points. So tapping is medium pressure. What we're trying to do here when we do tapping is to release any subconscious blocks that might be there. So sometimes we have blocks, we're not even aware of them. And just by saying them out loud while you're tapping on these points can help to release them. So this is a couple of minutes long. If perfectionism is something that is an issue for you, then you might want to do this. So if you guys are ready, I'm just going to show you the tapping points. It's your forehead, your temples, the bone under your eyes, bone under your nose, chin, collarbones, and wrists. We're moving through these at kind of just a gentle, regular pace. You don't have to go exactly on par with me, but I will be moving through these tapping points as we do this as well. So just take a nice deep breath in to start. And you're saying out loud after I'm saying it, I'm a perfectionist. If my day doesn't go absolutely perfect, I just quit. And I tell myself I'll start again tomorrow. I can't stand having a day that isn't done perfectly. It stains my perfect record of success. I feel like things need to be perfect all the time. And if it isn't, I get frustrated or anxious about it. Sometimes it causes me to be angry and frustrated and angry with myself when things don't go right. I didn't realize before this kind of thinking that everything needs to be perfect all the time is really stressful. And it puts a lot of pressure on me. Sometimes I believe that if I'm not perfect, that I must not be good enough or worthy enough or smart enough. I think that failure means embarrassment. When I see the need to be perfect, sometimes I'm valuing other people's opinions much more than my own. I know I've been a perfectionist for a long time. In fact, there was a time in the past when something wasn't done perfectly and it embarrassed me or had me feeling embarrassed for someone else. If someone sees I'm not perfect, maybe they'll judge me. Maybe they will judge me as harsh as I judge myself. I wouldn't like that. So I avoid it by trying to do things perfectly all the time. Sure, it's exhausting. Sure, I'm tired and get angry and frustrated sometimes. But being perfect matters to me so much that none of that matters. I would rather be stressed and pressured than relax and just know it's fine if it's good. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. I'm allowed to make mistakes, even though I feel like I'm not allowed to make mistakes. If I make a mistake and someone sees, maybe I will be abandoned. Maybe people won't like me. Maybe they won't care for me anymore. What if I make a mistake and people think I'm stupid? Maybe they will talk about me. Maybe they will think I'm not good at my job, or that someone else would be better at it. All I know is it's exhausting being perfect, but it feels like my only option. So I will continue to exhaust myself, to be frustrated, to be angry and annoyed. But it's worth it if everything's perfect. I'll just rest when I'm dead. I'll just take care of myself then too. There's plenty of time to not have to be perfect later on. Even though I know maybe this is causing me harm, even though I know maybe I do deserve a break, even though I know I work hard, harder than most, I know eventually something will change. Eventually, I'll be forced to hand over control to someone else. This might feel very uncomfortable for me, but I know I'll be able to relax then when I let go of all that pressure. I know I'll be able to get more done when I let go of all that stress. And I know I'll be able to relax and feel much better when I shift my thinking from perfection to good. And I know I'll feel so much better. And I know I'll feel so much better now that I realize this. And I already feel a little better. I already feel a little bit of the stress and the pressure released from my body and my mind. And I know it's okay to trust that things always work out for me and that everything's okay. And I already feel a little better. And now take in a nice deep breath, and you're just going to shake your hands out there. Good. So now if you noticed any kind of a shift, any kind of, maybe a relief feeling that kind of comes through your body, that's really good. You let some stuff go. Now, one thing here is if while we were doing this, a completely different thing popped into your mind, maybe a situation or something from the past, that is the thing more than likely where this issue is actually coming from. So what you can do, since I'm not there with you to be able to guide you through it, is tap for it. So if something came up, even if it seems totally unrelated, what you're going to do is you're going to speak that situation out loud just while you're going through the tapping points until you can feel an energetic shift. So you are focusing and you are saying the negative things like, this happened, it made me feel this way, I'm angry about this because of this, whatever it is. But then you're finishing with, once you've gone through that and you've said everything that needs to be said, you're finishing with, but I'm okay anyways. I already feel a little bit better. So that's something you can do for yourself. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this today, and everybody take care. Have a good day.